my voice clear, guys?
Yes.
Okay. So today we are going to continue our lesson, Biome, which is section 3 from chapter 15. Let's watch this video and discuss together. Just a minute, guys.
Terrestrial biomes are large geographic regions on land defined by their average temperature, average rainfall, and dominant plant types. If the climate in two separate...
But I want to tell you something. Terrestrial biomes are the biomes that exist on the land. Okay, we have other biomes that exist in the water, in the aquatic life. So, we are talking today about the terrestrial biomes, which are the biomes اللي هم areas on the land, not in the water. تمام؟ هدول other biomes. That's what we mean with terrestrial. Sorry?
You can expect to find the same. Biomes are large geographic regions on land defined by their average temperature, average rainfall, and dominant plant types. If the climate...
the climate, which the English قال لك average temperature, average rainfall. لأنه the climate is defined by precipitation or by temperature average. صح؟ each area has different climate, يعني has different temperature average. They have or it has different rainfall. Okay, and also the communities that live there of land.
Climate in two separate areas is similar. You can expect to find the same type of biome in both these regions. Let's survey the major terrain.
And you have to keep in your mind that you can find in the same region, okay, different biomes. يعني بنورث أمريكا مثلا, North America, the 6 types of biomes are there. I will show you now on the map after this video. Okay, في North America وآسيا كمان في عندي كل البايومز. You can find them in these
messages that forge brighter connections.
Terrestrial biomes, beginning near the equator and finishing close to the poles.
We'll start from equator.
Tropical rainforests occur near the equator and experience high rainfall ranging from 200 to 400 centimeters of rain a year, and high average temperatures ranging between 25 and 29 degrees Celsius. The layered structure of tropical rainforests provides many different habitats and therefore a rich diversity of species. For example, in a square kilometer of tropical rainforest in Central America, toucans, poison dart frogs, anteaters, boas, and bullet ants may be found. Plants experience competition for sunlight because tall trees form a canopy or leafy covering that shades vegetation at lower levels. This results in few plants growing on the forest floor. Unfortunately, tropical rainforests are threatened by over-harvesting and habitat destruction by humans. Tropical rainforest biomes include the Amazon rainforest in South America and the Congo Basin in Africa.
In South America, in the middle, near the equator, and in Africa.
Savannas are found...
Savanna has another name we said yesterday, tropical grassland. Grassland has 2 types. عندي tropical grassland, which is savanna, وعندي tropical, we'll talk about the next type عشان we don't mix up. Savanna biome, هي إلها another name in your book. It's called tropical grassland.
Generally near the tropics and their dry regions, receiving only 30 to 50 centimeters of rainfall a year. The savannas warm year-round, with average temperatures ranging between 25 and 29 degrees Celsius. Plants in the savanna are mostly grasses and shrubs with some trees. Examples of animals that can be found in savannas...
The trees are few, most of it grasses and shrubs.
Include large mammals such as lions, zebras, giraffes, and elephants. Fossil evidence suggests that the earliest humans originated in the African savanna. However, modern humans are overhunting the current large mammal inhabitants, such as the black rhino and the Indian elephant, which is a result a now endangered species. Deserts are the driest of all biomes, characterized by low rainfall averaging less than 30 centimeters a year. Although most people tend to think of deserts as being very hot, deserts can also be very cold. For example, temperatures can exceed 50 degrees Celsius in the Sahara Desert, or they can be as low as negative 80 degrees Celsius in Antarctica, which is considered a desert due to its low rainfall. Even in one desert, large temperature fluctuations can occur throughout the day. Plants found in deserts tend to be small and spread out with adaptations to dry conditions, such as long taproots or...
So in the desert, there is very change in temperature during the day. Maybe in the daytime, it's very, very hot, and nighttime, it's very cold, okay? Dry, cold air. And as we learned before also, that each organism that live in any environment or any ecosystem has adaptation that help it to survive in this ecosystem, okay? Now in the desert, these living things have specific adaptations like the cacti. They have long roots, and these roots give them the ability to store water in stems and leaves, because there is shortage in the rainfall there. It's very dry.
the ability to store water, such as is seen in cacti. Desert animals are also adapted to low water consumption. Many animals are nocturnal to avoid intense heat and sun exposure, such as badgers and scorpions. Large grasslands, known as prairies, are generally located about halfway between the equator and the poles. Rainfall is seasonal, averaging 30 to 100 centimeters a year, with dry...
So this is another type of grassland. Grassland can have two types. The tropical grassland and the temperate grassland. Okay, in the temperate grassland, they call prairies, and they are located halfway between the equator and the poles. The seasonal rainfall is 30 to 100 centimeters per year.
Dry winters and wet summers.
Dry winters.
Similarly, winters are cold with average temperatures of negative 10
degrees. Dry winters and wet summers, and it rains in summers in these areas, the temperate grassland biome.
Degrees Celsius, and summers are hot, with 30 degrees Celsius being the average temperature. Very few trees grow in grasslands, but the grasses that grow in these regions build fertile soils, which can be converted into successful agricultural land. An example of a grassland is the North American prairie, once home to large numbers of bison. Once settlers moved into this region, the prairie was converted to agricultural land. Habitat loss caused by agriculture has endangered this biome as farmers push wildlife out of their natural habitat in order to grow crops or graze livestock. Like temperate grasslands, deciduous forests are also located about halfway between the equator and the poles, mostly in the northern hemisphere. They're characterized by moderate temperatures, with warm summers averaging 25 degrees Celsius and cold winters averaging temperatures below 0.
Hello, we have forests. We have two types also. We have deciduous forests. Who knows what's the meaning of deciduous? Anyone has an idea about deciduous? Deciduous plants. Anyone has an idea?
Deciduous what?
Yes, deciduous plants. What is the meaning of deciduous plants? Do you know?
Like, I guess a place for birds, or like a kind of very place with different like ways you can look from far distance. I don't know.
No.
Like a sharp eye.
No. Tala. Thank you, Tasneem. Tala.
Okay. They are trees have adapted to winter temperature by dropping their leaves and going dormant during the cold season.
Excellent. P&D trees. Okay. Can you repeat it again, Tala, please?
Yes, sure.
Yes.
Trees have adapted to winter temperature by
Mhm.
dropping their leaves and going dormant during the cold season.
Yes, they drop their leaves in the winter. Okay, dominant means uh, they don't produce any new offspring. It doesn't reproduce. Okay, no leaves come out from these trees during the winter. These are the deciduous trees. Can anyone give me example of this kind of trees? Deciduous trees. Some types of trees that drop their leaves during the winter. Yes,
Wait,
Tia.
Miss, can you re-explain the deciduous trees? What were they again?
Deciduous trees are trees that drop their leaves during winter.
That crop their leaves?
Drop.
Oh yeah, okay.
Ah, yes, Tala, give us an example of deciduous trees.
Oka trees and beech maples.
برافو الأوك trees excellent الميبل syrup that you use in the pancake من وين بيجيبوه؟ من الميبل trees. هدول الميبل trees are deciduous trees. They change the color of the leaves and they drop during the winter. Okay? هلا these من النame from its name deciduous forest means they have deciduous trees. These trees will drop their leaves during the winter time. Okay? تمام. Let's continue. It has the moderate temperatures. Summer is 25 Celsius degree and winter is 0
degrees Celsius. Rainfall is moderate to high, with 70 to 200 centimeters of rain distributed evenly around the year. The primary vegetation are deciduous trees, such as oaks and maples. Many of the animals hibernate or migrate to escape the cold winters. For example, monarch butterflies migrate to warmer climates closer to the equator.
So, due to the winter, most of the animals hibernate. شو hibernate? Do you know the meaning of hibernate? Anyone has an idea what is the meaning of hibernation? For hibernating animals? Yes, Tasneem.
Hibernation is when animals kind of like stay in their homes and like they don't leave their homes when it's during winter because so they could stay warm and since it's cold during the winter they just stay inside and keep warm with food and everything
But
until
they stay
Miss
as
Aino.
who?
أنا
Osama?
أسامة.
Yes, Osama, please tell us.
Miss, when the animal is hibernating, they're lowering their metabolism,
Yes,
so they're almost like sleeping,
Yeah.
so that they conserve food and energy.
excellent. And they stay hibernating during the whole winter.
Yes.
Yes, and this is one type of adaptation. ربنا سبحانه وتعالى أعطاهم هذا الadaptation to survive this climate and stay alive. Thank you very much. يعني كأنهم they go in a deep sleep during the winter. حتى الهارت rate تبعهم it becomes very low. الهارت beating بيصير very low. But they are still alive but deep sleep. Okay, let's continue. Thank you, Usama.
The largest terrestrial biome on Earth is the taiga, or northern
So this is the largest biome on the Earth, which is taiga. Let's see what are the characteristics of this biome.
coniferous forest, where conifers grow. Conifers are cone-bearing trees that do not lose their leaves.
What are conifers? Who knows? What are conifers plants? Like what? أعطوني example على conifer trees. Anyone knows? طيب conifer trees they
Miss-
keep yes miss. Yes Rand.
I didn't understand your question. I didn't hear it حتى.
هلا احنا قلنا هون بالتايجا it's home of conifers. What is the meaning of conifers? Can you hear me, Rand?
Yes.
Yes. What is the meaning of conifers?
Can you give me like one second? Like
Okay. Anyone? Myrna, do you know Myrna?
بس هي conifers not من the trees.
Sorry?
نعمل التيز هي ولا
Yes. ايش زي ايش؟ اعطيني example على الconifers.
لا بعرف بس هلا
Miss, is it like cone trees?
Yes. Yes. زي مين؟ زي الpine trees, الصنوبر. الconiferous trees like the pine trees. هدول الصنوبر بيكون ما فيهم, they don't have flowers, they have seeds inside a cone. Yes, thank you. Excellent. Okay, so بالتايجا, the home of conifers, you will find many coniferous trees there.
This biome can be found in Alaska and northern Scandinavia. Taiga summers are warm with an average temperature of 20 degrees Celsius, and winters are long and cold with an average temperature of minus 30 degrees Celsius. Rainfall is generally
So this type of biome found in Alaska and Scandinavia. Okay, and these are the characteristics. In winter, it's very, very cold. In summer, it's normal, 20 Celsius degrees. The rainfall is moderate.
generally moderate with 30 to 70 centimeters of rain each year. Cone-bearing trees such as pines and spruces are the primary vegetation, and plant biodiversity is somewhat low. Large animals such as moose, elk, and brown bears inhabit the taiga. Overharvesting of trees has endangered many old-growth forests of this biome because conifers can take as much as 70 years to grow from a seedling into a mature tree. The last biome we're going to look at today is the tundra. The tundra biome can be found in the northernmost and southernmost parts of the world, and it covers expansive areas of the Arctic between the taiga and polar ice. Parts of Antarctica in the south also qualify as tundra, but this biome is mostly considered a desert due to its lack of rainfall. Tundra is also found on mountaintops, such as the top of Mount Kilimanjaro. This biome is characterized by cold winters, with average temperatures falling below minus 30 degrees Celsius, and cold summers with average temperatures of 10 degrees Celsius. There's very little precipitation, only 20 to 60 centimeters of rain a year, and much of what falls freezes on the ground. Grasses such as polar grass and some herbaceous plants such as sedges can grow, but a permanently frozen layer of soil called
Permafrost. Permafrost means in tundra, it's permanently frozen layer of soil. And they consider it as a desert because the precipitation or the rainfall amount is very, very low. Okay? So permafrost, that means it's frozen permanently.
Permafrost prevents deep roots. Large grazing animals such as moose and elk are common, and many migratory animals use the tundra as a summer breeding ground.
Okay, guys, thank you for listening. Now, I want to show you this table. Is it clear? Is this video clear? Anyone has any question about this video? Okay, I will send this video in addition to my session, the biology session, the discussion we did during the class. Yes, Tasneem, any question here?
No, I'm good.
Okay. I want to show you a page in your book. It's very important to study. I want to share it with you. Just 1 minute. Okay. This it has a table, shows a table where it summarizes all these characteristics of these 6 biomes. All right. Just share. I want to share it. Okay. Can you see it? Can you see the page? Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Here is the table. You will find it, figure 3.2. This will summarize all the biomes. The first one is tropical. You have to know all the characteristics that you heard in the video, okay, about each biome. Tropical, grassland. Grassland has 2 types, tropical grassland and temperate grassland. Desert, temperate. Now you have forest. We have temperate deciduous forest and temperate rainforest. And the last 2 biomes are taiga and tundra. تمام. You have to read these very very well. Okay, هذا الهومورك تبعكم. You have to read them and watch the video. It's very helpful. All right. Now I want to mention very important point here. If I ask you where each biome is located, where each biome is located, يعني لو سألتكم أنا can you find different biomes in one region or not? Who can answer this question? Can you find different biomes in one region?
Yes, miss.
Thank you. Can you give us an example, يا أسامة? I will show you this figure, just 1 minute, and you can explain according to this figure. Okay, if you look here at the word biomes, figure 3.1, okay, you will find on the right boxes, each box will represent different biome. The green, not dark green, in between, and the green tropical rainforest, the orange grassland, the desert brown, the temperate forest, lighter green, and the dark green is taiga, the blue is tundra. Can you explain how these biomes can be located in one region? Give me one example that there is a region that has many biomes or all biomes. Yes, Osama, I'm listening.
Miss me?
هلا انت مش عندك هون الورد بايوم؟ It's clear, right?
Miss.
طيب اعطيني region that has all the biomes.
Miss forest. Or in the map, miss, only, or should I name? Miss, there's a forest, tundra maybe, miss.
لا هلا التندرا هي بايوم. السؤال تبعي يا أسامة. السؤال تبعي اعطيني region او continent، خليني اقول لك عشان اسهل عليك، continent that has all the biomes.
North America, miss.
برافو. يعني انت you can find a region with many biomes. Say North America. Thank you. Rand, can you give me another region with many biomes?
بس أنا اللي ملاحظة هاي اللي فوق عندها كل البايومز. I think it's Asia. Is it?
برافو. Asia كمان has all the biomes. You can find in Asia all the biomes in different places طبعا. طيب yes, anyone would add anything? Would like to add anything?
How about does North America, like around the Atlantic Ocean, work ولا لا؟
لا, North America. هيو.
Yeah.
Okay, North America and Asia. تمام؟ طب where is the tropical rainforest? Where do you find the tropical rainforest? In this figure. Who can tell me? When the tropical rainforest? Yes, Tala.
Actually, everywhere in every continent.
لا. The tropical لا.
في بآسيا، في بيوروب، في بنورث أمريكا.
هاي عشان ما تخربطوا هون عند الإكواتور. Around the equator. هون بس هذا الجرين. Okay? And here also. But farther no. دائما عندي tropical rainforest green the equator. أنا عندي هون بخربطوا شوي الجرين colors. بس هذا الجرين اللي هو بيمين هون ب South America this part and in Africa this part, yeah, and maybe here at the
Asia.
Yeah, and in Asia in the last يعني في هنا the down part of Asia, okay?
Yes.
Part of it, okay? هون التروبيكال rainforest. تمام. طب الديزرت شايفين وين الديزرت موجودة؟ In North Africa, South Africa, part of Asia, part of North America. keep in your طبعا التundra is the blue color. Look, this is the largest biome. You can find the blue color هون. Okay, tundra. Yes, bravo. Taiga also here. Green, very dark green color. تمام. Now you have to know that we can find biomes, different biomes in one region. This is the most important point here I want you to understand. Okay, guys, anyone has any question about this part?
No, I don't have one.
All right, so what you have to do, please read. Let's read a little bit with each other from this table to see the most important part. Now, the first one, which is tropical rainforest. Warm temperature and abundant rainfall occur all year. Vegetation includes lush, thick forests. Animals that live within the thick cover of the uppermost branches of the rainforest trees use loud vocalizations to defend their territory and attract mates. Okay? Like these parrots, you will find a lot of parrots in tropical rainforest. وهاي بيكون فيها high diversity of living things. Many types of living things and species there. Okay? هلا بالديزرت مثلا this biome is very dry. Very dry وحتى بسموه arid قاحل يعني. ولعندي أنا these plants here and the animals they have adaptations that let them withstand these high temperatures and low amounts of precipitation. So you have to read this table carefully and not say memorize it, try to understand it as much as you can to differentiate between each biome and the other. هلا في عندي the last point I would like to mention here that we have the ice caps and the mountains. Ice cap and mountains are not considered biomes. Do you know why? Anyone can guess why we cannot consider the ice caps like this one here in the picture? Why we cannot consider it as a biome? Yes, yeah. تعالى.
Sorry, أنا نسيت إيدي. My hand
أسامة.
raised.
Okay, أسامة.
It's
What?
because
Yes.
not a lot of animals live there.
طيب, but what is the
And there's no trees, there's no life there. مش.
يعني عليك no plants
No plants.
لأنه no soil صح؟ No soil, it's frozen there ف no plant وإحنا قلنا أصلا البايوم هو إيش؟ هو large area defined with its climate and the communities of plants. So no plants, no soil. Thank you, Usama. Excellent. طب mountains. Why do you think the mountains are not considered as biomes? Anyone has an idea?
What's your question, Miss?
Mountains also are not considered biomes. Why? هلا mountains have different elevations صح؟ في عندي mountains with high elevations في عندي mountains with low elevations and they are often rich with life فيها animals live there صح؟ and different communities of species have adapted to the variety of ecosystems in the mountain elevation. But when you move up a mountain, the different communities that you see are similar to the biomes found in different latitudes across the globe. For example, if you may begin to hike in a grassland at the base of a mountain, continue upward through a coniferous forest, and finally reach a desolate tundra-like zone at the mountaintop. صح? So, while the life zones found in mountains are similar across biomes, their species of plants and animals differ as a result of the different abiotic factors that shape each biome. يعني أنا بدي إياكم تعرفوا باختصار إن الموuntains لأنه فيها different elevations, you can find different plants and animals that live in different biomes on the mountain. So you cannot consider a mountain as a biome itself. Okay, is it clear? إذن polar ice cap have no characteristics of plant life. Because of this, we cannot consider it as a biome. While mountains may have a characteristics of several biomes while you are going through its elevation from top to bottom or from bottom to top. All right, do you understand, guys? Any question? Do you have any questions?
We've done good.
And everyone, are you all sure? If you have any question, please ask me before I leave. Yes, Osama?
Miss, my hand was up from before, sorry.
Sorry?
My hand was up from before. I'll
Okay. So see you tomorrow on Sunday, guys. Take care. Okay, take care. And
Okay, thank you.
okay, yalla. Bye bye.
Bye, thank you.
You are welcome.